am so excited. I have not used this one, but welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about my September reset and what I'm planning to do for my health during the month of September. But first, before I get into that, I will be drinking a ginger shot this morning. If you saw my last video, which I'll link down in the subscription and add a link to the card. But yeah, I made my homemade ginger shots, which I have been drinking pretty much every day. I absolutely love them. As I stated in the video, the recipe can be a little strong if you're not used to a lot of ginger. So tailor the recipe to fit you. September is an interesting month. It's actually one of my favorites because it is the start of the fall. And so with that, I am really focusing on warming meals. I will be sharing with you guys one of my favorite fall soup recipes. And granted, I know it's still warm and in some cases really hot, depending on what part of the country you're in, and you're probably thinking soup, it's too hot. But for me, I am really focused for the month of September with getting back to warming meals. I just find they're really great for my gut and my gut health. And also, guys, I know I've talked about this in so many videos, and I want you guys to hold me accountable, but I am definitely focused on sleep this month. And so I'll share with you some of the foods. I am doing a grocery haul, some of the foods that I'm adding into my diet. Some of them I already eat, but just some of the strategies and some of the things I'm doing to elevate my sleep this month. And the reason why I bring that up is because I was listening to a YouTube podcast from Dr. Stephen Cabral. I hope I'm pronouncing his last name correctly, but I like listening to his podcast and some other podcasts as well as I get ready. And he did a very interesting one about resetting your circadian rhythm. And I thought, what better time to do that than September, the fall? We're shifting into a new season. And for many of you, especially if you have children, your kids are back at school. Some people may be going back to the office for work. You may be going into a new job, or just there's just a shift with the fall. So I figured this is a great time to focus on my sleep, resetting my circadian rhythm. And I will link to that video below. And I'm definitely going to take really focus on some of the strategies that he mentioned, which I already knew most of them, but there were some things I was like, yeah, I could implement that. So September is all about getting back on track with my sleep, getting back on track with my eating, and transitioning from a lot of the summer cold salads, cold overnight oats, cold chia seed pudding. I am still going to do smoothies, but I'm going to be adding in a lot more warming spices to my smoothies, having a lot more warming foods like creamy oatmeal that's nice and warm with warm berries or warm apples, pears. So you'll see all of that. I'm going to do a what I eat in a day video, and also an upcoming what I eat in a week video. So you'll see that, but I thought it'd be great today to share one of my favorite fall soup recipes. You could still eat the soup chilled if you wanted to, but I am starting to add those warming foods back in. And also, guys, I received in the mail, so we'll unbox together, this is a brand that I love. I've used before in the past, and I remember I talked to you guys about protein powder, and I was just like, oh my goodness, I need to find a protein powder that I'm really gonna like, that I really want to use. So yeah, I found that protein powder, or I shouldn't say I found it. I am back to a protein powder that I forgot about. So I will share, I received it in the mail, so I'll share what that is. And yeah, guys, but before anything, I'm going to drink some celery juice, and I'm going to have some warming oats with warm berries. And then, guys, I'll take you with me for a grocery haul. This is going to be a little bit of a jam-packed video, but yeah, let's get ready for the day, get out here for a grocery haul. And yeah, and I'll be sharing the protein powder that I'm going to be using, and I will definitely be sharing recipes that I'm making with the protein powder on the channel. So guys, let's get started with the day. I'm hungry, I'm ready for my oats, but before that, let's have some celery juice. Okay guys, so I'm cooking oat bran this morning, and I'm going to make some, heat up some frozen berries and put that on top so it's nice and warming. I cannot wait. It's going to be so good, and I'll show you guys what the bowl looks like before we head out for the day. But guys, I need a reset. You see this? You see this right here? I have to look over in the viewfinder. Guys, you see this? I'm over it. Like, people have noticed the difference in my skin, and I can definitely share the products I've been using. I know they have been helping, but this is why I said I need a reset. September, I cannot wait. Reset my health, my gut, my sleep. Yeah. Because by the end of this month, by the end of September, I should say, because we're by the end of September, early October, I want to see the glow. I want to see the glow. But anyway, yeah, guys, so I will share with you what my breakfast looks like and before we head out the door. So let me get started with that. Through what I got from each of the stores, so we'll start there. Okay guys, I'll start with Trader Joe's, and I'm gonna have some coconut water. I am so thirsty. It's getting so warm outside. But let's start. I got another package of the organic heirloom medley cherry tomatoes. I love these things. I'm like going through them like candy. They're so good. I got one sweet potato and one Japanese sweet potato, so I'm gonna roast those this week and just meal prep them, so I'll have it and avocado. I'm actually having avocado toast tomorrow with tofu scramble on top. Guys, I've been in love with this yellow lentil brown rice pasta spaghetti from Trader Joe's. I absolutely love this stuff. It's gluten-free. Pretty much everything I have here is gluten-free. So just in case you are don't eat gluten or you're cutting back on your gluten, I don't have any issues. I do eat it, but anyway, this is some good spaghetti. I don't eat pasta a lot. You guys know I love my tolerant pasta, but I keep this in rotation as well. And I'm actually doing a pasta dish this week. I got some organic basil, which I'm adding to the pasta, and I'm also putting in the soup today. And guys, I got the organic pure bourbon vanilla extract. This is $10.99 at Trader Joe's. I don't know if you've been paying attention to how much vanilla extract costs, but I got a little one. It wasn't even Whole Foods, guys. I believe I was like at Safeway, because I said, oh my God, Whole Foods is so ridiculous. Even at Safeway, it was ridiculous. So Trader Joe's it is. A yellow onion, which will also go into our lentil soup today, and water. At my specialty market today, I got a big thing of water, and I also got some Malk almond milk. Sorry, that's in the refrigerator, and that's all I got there. And so now let me walk through what I got from Whole Foods. Okay, so from Whole Foods, I got some loose carrots, which will also go into the soup. I got a red onion. Love red onion. I keep them in my house. I'm actually going to start buying the bag of red onion, organic red onion at Trader Joe's. I think it's like $3.99, $4.99. It's just so much more economical. And guys, comment below if you want to see a budget-friendly grocery haul. This, I can tell you, I'll put up the price what I spent today, but I know I didn't spend any more than, I don't know, 75 bucks for everything I got today. But I can do a budget-friendly grocery haul, and even 75, but keep in mind I'm single and I'll get multiple meals. So I'm trying to buy things that will stretch for me, where I can get multiple meals and still be on my, you know, eating healthy kick for the month of September. Also, guys, I got some garbanzo beans, organic garbanzo beans, no salt added, and the organic cannellini beans. I'm loving these lately. I've been putting them in soups and stir fries, and I saw a recipe on Instagram. I'm going to do another viral video, but I have to start I've been seeing people add this to their pesto. I'm gonna try it so you don't have to, and you know I'll tell you the honest truth. So I'm gonna try that and see if it's any good, and I'll put it in a video so you guys, and I'll let you guys know what it tastes like. I got the Bonafide Provisions no salt added vegetable broth. I love their bone broth, so I never used their vegetable broth. But guys, here are the ingredients. Let me tell you what's not in it. No natural flavors, no added sugar, no canola oil, no citric acid, no other icky stuff. But what is in it is filtered water, onions, celery, carrots, mushrooms, leeks, collard greens, love collard greens, spinach, broccoli, fennel, tomatoes, parsley, black peppercorns, and garlic. That's it. So I've never used this, so I'll let you know, but it's gonna go into my lentil soup. And also I'm gonna cook, I'm going to also cook some wild rice, and so I'm gonna put half of this in my lentil soup and save the other half for wild rice. I'm gonna start cooking my rice instead of just in water, cook it in vegetable broth, especially once again as we transition into fall. I just love the flavors, and add just like a little bit of extra virgin olive oil. So yummy, guys. Here are my organic green lentils. Love, love, love these things. So this will go into our soup. I got one of my other favorite Kulina. They're plain and simple dairy-free yogurt. This is like Greek yogurt, but it's coconut yogurt. So I absolutely love that yogurt. I got some nutritional yeast. Yes, I am going back to nutritional yeast for a couple of reasons. Number one, all of the B12, all of the B vitamins plus B12 that you get in nutritional yeast. I do like the flavor. I didn't in the beginning, I'll be honest, but if you mix it and stuff, and I'm going to do a recipe with the chickpeas, olive oil, nutritional yeast, herbs, and roasted. Guys, so good. So I will be adding some of this. I'm gonna make my own like Parmesan cheese, and I'm gonna add some of this in. I'm gonna blend it up with some walnuts and maybe some pistachios. So good. And also, guys, this has protein. 2 tablespoons is 5 grams of protein, complete protein. So definitely. I also got some yellow potatoes to add into my soup today. And so I'm going to do that. I got a leek that's gonna go into the soup today. I didn't get a chance to get to the bakery to get some sourdough bread, so I got a seeded roll, and I love their seeded rolls at Whole Foods. So I just got one to eat with my soup tonight. I got my favorite mushroom medley. I love mushrooms, so this will go with this and some peas and some asparagus for my pasta this week. I'm going to add some, I got baby kale that I'm gonna put into the soup, but I'm also gonna add kale in with the mushrooms and the pasta, and also mix some kale with the tomatoes and salt and a little bit of mushrooms, and saute it down for the tofu scramble. So I hope you guys can see how this grocery list I've kept in mind what are my meals for the week, and where I can mix and match and get the most bang for my buck, as opposed to just buying a bunch of groceries and wasting things. And yeah, I'm definitely, as I move into September, as I reset for the month, I'm definitely focused on buying only what I need, and making sure that I have my meals planned out in my head that I can eat for the week. So I'm gonna put all this stuff away, and then we're gonna get to the lentil soup recipe. But before we do that, guys, I want to share the protein powder and just a couple of other things that I'm adding into my arsenal once again as I transition to September, and I'm adding all of the warming meals and spices, and also focusing on boosting my immune system. So let me put this stuff away, and I'll see you shortly. I know in previous videos I have mentioned protein powder because I do want to have a good quality protein that I can turn to. So I was on my Instagram, and I just realized I used to use the Philosophy, their protein powder, before the pandemic. I used to order it, not all the time, but I would order it, and I actually really liked it. They have the Green Dream, which I like a lot. I used to put in my smoothies all the time. And then they have the one that has the, oh, cacao, I believe it's Cacao Magic, but I'll put the actual name across the screen. But also, guys, I wanted to get a protein powder that would serve as double duty. So I'm opening up the package I got here. I'm just flipping it this way because my address is all plastered on the front. But I got the Philosophy plant-based superfood, their blends. I love it. This is one of the cards that came with it. But guys, I got the Berry Bliss plant-based superfood blend. I am so excited. I have not used this one, but I was reading the reviews and I was like, yes, this is exactly what I need. I believe one serving is 10 grams of protein, which is fantastic. You know, that's 10 additional. So even if, you know, say for example, your oats are already 10, you add, you know, a serving of this, that's 20 grams of protein. Or if your smoothie is 15 grams of protein, you add this, it boosts it to 25. So I'm going to put this in as much stuff as I can. On the package, it says you can add to smoothies, oatmeal, yogurt, baked goods, ice cream, juice, soup, applesauce, dressing, and baby food. But this is high in vitamin C, high in antioxidants, iron rich, no added sugar, no soy, plant-based protein. Let me read the ingredients because it's so clean. Pomegranate powder, sprouted brown rice protein powder, goji berry powder, acai berry powder, maca root powder. Y'all know I love maca. Camu powder, and mangosteen powder. I think that's how you pronounce it. Mangosteen. Believe that's a fruit, but I cannot wait to try this. Organic, raw, Whole30, paleo, gluten-free, immunity. So this is it, guys. I'll let you know what I think and how I feel. I want to go through the entire package and just see if I see a difference in how I'm feeling, and I'll let you guys know. But yeah, and then I'm going to order the other, I'm going to order, all the papers fell on the floor, sorry. I'm going to order the other two, plus there's some other products from Philosophy that I want to order, but this is woman owned. So I do love that. I follow her page on Instagram. I have forever. And that's why when I was thinking about protein powders, I'm like, yes. I think because, you know, usually you get those protein powders, it's like 20 grams of protein a scoop, 25, 22, some of them as high as 30. I think some of the whey protein. But for me, guys, just a lot of the ingredients, it just gets to be too much. Some of the ingredient lists are it's just too much for me. And some of them have those weird aftertastes. And I've tried a lot of protein powders, a lot of plant-based protein powders. And I did try one whey protein powder and I couldn't even finish that one. So this is what I'm using. So I'm adding additional protein into my diet, as well as helping to boost my immune system. And some acai bowls. I'll be adding the Berry Bliss, lots of, you know, frozen berries. Also, I'm going to order some spirulina, which I'll be putting in there. But also lots of warming spices. So it is still warm outside. I'm still going to be doing my smoothie bowls and my smoothies, so I'm not giving those up, but I am going to just really spice it up and even add turmeric, ginger, just all of the, you know, nice spices to my smoothies as we transition, once again, to up my immune system, up the antioxidants, and also up the anti-inflammatory properties of just everything that I eat. So Okay, guys. So next up, I want to talk about sleep as part of my September reset. I have been, I think, since the beginning of my channel, just talking about my sleep or lack thereof, and changing my habits. But for some reason, I just really kicked myself in the booty and said, it is time to get a handle on sleep because it is so important for you. It's so important for your health. You guys know my channel is focused on health and wellness, on my weight loss journey. Talk about weight loss. Getting good quality sleep helps with weight loss. It helps with gut health. I talk about gut health. I talk about immune system. What have I been talking about is boosting my immune system. So sleep is so important. And I'll go spurts where I'll get good quality sleep and then just kind of go back into my old habits. But this, as I move into fall, I really want to create a good morning routine and evening routine that will help me to, like wake up in a good way, so that I have a great day, a productive day. I'm energized in the morning. And that's why I'm focused on boosting my immune system and my gut health, because once those things are aligned, it really does, your gut and your brain are connected. So once your gut is in a good place, so is your brain, and it really helps you in terms of your mood, your attitude, and just having an overall productive day. And so that's something that's really important to me, but also I would say just equally important, if not more, is just how I prepare for bed at night. And so developing a really good evening routine that helps me wind down, go to sleep, and once again wake up energized in the morning. So I ordered a product. It came in just in time for this video. Yay! So I'll show you what I'm using. But I mentioned earlier that I listened to a podcast video from Dr. Stephen Cabral, and I will link to that video, just talking about sleep. Well, he put out a post. I am just like, I can follow this. This is part of what I'm going to be implementing. So he has the 3-2-1 formula for improving sleep. And so the first thing is 3 hours before bed, no more food. 2 hours before bed, no more liquids. And 1 hour before bed, no more blue light. And I'm like, duh, yes, I love that. So I am definitely implementing that. And my goal is to be in bed because I want it to be realistic, by 10 o'clock. And I know they say to stay consistent with your sleep habits, so even on the weekends, but I may go maybe a little hour later on the weekends, or depending on what's going on, if I'm out or if I'm traveling or hanging out with friends. But for the most part, I want to be in bed by 10. So I said, Angie, no more eating after 7. No more drinking after 8. And no more blue light exposure after 9. So that means no cell phone, no iPad, no laptop. And also, guys, I'm going to start shutting off the television, because I do look at TV, not as often as I used to. But I was just like, you can always catch some of your favorite programs later. You can watch them on the weekend. You can take a couple hours on a Saturday afternoon and get cozy and binge watch a couple of shows, or maybe on a Saturday night, after you have dinner and you're just like relaxing with a cup of tea, you can catch up on, a show you missed that maybe comes on at 10 o'clock. But I really am dedicated to doing this just because I really want to set good habits for myself. So with that being said, I love, the brand is, I hope I'm not butchering the name, but it's Sage or Sage. I ordered, once again, I'll just show this side because my home address is just like blazing on the front of this. Let me see if I can open this up. Guys, I'm not mad at them. They packed that really well, which I'm happy about. But I got, and I used to use this all the time. And once again, I just think about habits I used to have and I kind of went away from. But I ordered, I believe it is S-A-J-E. So I want to say it's Sage or Sage. I'm not sure how the brand pronounces their name. So my apologies to the brand. But I ordered some Peaceful Slumber. Guys, I love this stuff. I rub it on my wrist, on my right here. I am adding this into my night routine, and I like to just kind of inhale the scent. I usually put my wrists together and just inhale the scent before I get into bed, and I used to do that all the time. So definitely adding this, and once again I will link this below as well. Hey guys, I'm coming in from the future. I just realized I did not take this out of the package. My apologies. Here is what the roll-on looks like, the Peaceful Slumber that I got from Sage. Okay guys, so I am using this pot here. That'll be plenty for me. I mixed some dried basil, oregano, and thyme. I hope you guys can see that in here. So it's probably about 2 teaspoons. I have 2 carrots, a half of an onion, a 1 leek, 6 cloves of garlic, and the vegetable broth. So I'm going to put some extra virgin olive oil in the pan, cook this down with the spices, add some additional spices, and I'm going to rinse off 1 cup of lentils, green lentils, add those to the pot, add the vegetable broth, and yeah, so I'll take you guys along as I do this, and then as this starts, when it gets ready, I'll add the kale and I'll add the potatoes when it's almost done so that they're not mushy. We still want the potatoes to be cooked well, but not mushy in the soup. So yeah, guys, everything smells so good. I wish I had smell-o-vision so that you could smell this, but let's get this soup on. Added all of the spices, plus I added some cumin, turmeric, black pepper, and Himalayan sea salt. Okay guys, so it has been about 40 minutes, maybe 45 minutes. The lentils are still not quite done. They're almost, but I added the potatoes. I'm gonna add a little bit of, I'm gonna add the lid, turn it down, and let it cook maybe another 15-20 minutes on a simmer with the lid on top. I'll probably add just a little bit more either water or broth, but you see it coming along. And then once it's totally ready, I'll add the kale. But Guys, taste your food as you're cooking. This is seasoned so well. I've just been tasting the broth just to make sure everything's nice and seasoned the way I like. So yeah, I added the kale. Letting this simmer down is so delicious, guys. Tonight, I'm actually getting ready to turn it off and let it just kind of sit for a little while and simmer. But I will scoop up some and do a taste test for you guys. But yeah, look at that. Guys, this is my plate. Oh my God. Here, let me do a taste test. Okay, guys, so I'm going to do a taste test. It's very hot, so well, I'm going to end the video here. I hope you enjoyed seeing what I got in my grocery haul. Enjoy the lentil soup recipe. By the way, guys, that lentil soup was bomb. I did squeeze a little bit of lemon juice on top, and I ate half of that bread, and I'll eat the other half and some lentil soup for lunch tomorrow at work. Also, I hope you enjoyed seeing my new protein powder. Like I said, I'll keep you guys updated on what I think, and getting some quality sleep tips from me and what I'm going to be doing as I reset my circadian rhythm. And yeah, so if you enjoyed today's video, guys, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. It really does help my video. It's free. So yes, please give the video a thumbs up. Don't forget to share it and hit the notification bell so you know when I post a new video. All right, see you guys next week. Bye.